So hey guys, lately I've been stupidly getting more energy drinks and flavored waters, Crystal Light, flavoring. Basically, I'm trying to eat healthy, and by healthy I mean low carb, low sugar, low calorie, and trying to get treats. Um, anyways, I used to get these a lot. Not that long ago, I've probably ordered like huge packs of these 6 or 7 times on Amazon. These are Rockstar Tangerine, Mango, Guava, Strawberries. They're actually hard to get at the store. There's a lot of flavors that are hard to get at the store. Um, and this shit is really, really strong, honestly. If you drink too much of these energy drinks, they tend to give you kind of this almost like feeling that's just, I don't know, kind of a bitter, lingering taste in your mouth, kind of just. So that's how I kind of feel right now. You can easily get sick of this stuff, but there's also times where you can actually really enjoy it. This thing is just so flavorful and colorful. It's one of the most flavorful drinks I've ever had. It's like some sort of tropical fruit cocktail. And apparently a few months ago they brought this back again, Monster Rehab green tea. Apparently a long time ago it was a thing. And then, so people keep saying, oh, it's it's got like coconut water or something there. It definitely has green tea, brewed green tea, something water. Can't read it, it's all gobbled. Some other shit, black tea. Of course, sucralose and all that shit. It's 15 calories. It's got all these emblems to make you think it's healthy. A lot of energy drink companies do that. I already had one, but I just kind of wanted to go back and review it. I'm not going to sit here and review energy drinks. I think energy drink review channels get the lowest amount of views imaginable. So yeah, Rehab is usually not carbonated. It has a very lemon, lime flavor to it, black tea flavor to it. A lot of people talk about it. Some people say it smells and tastes like it's fermented or something. I'm not getting that. Some people say, oh, it has no taste. There's probably a lot of cigarette smokers and shit where their senses don't even work anymore. They're like, it tastes like water. I'm used to the most potent shit possible. That's the only thing I can taste. Yeah, it has a wateriness about it, but I mean, there's no ignoring the lemon limey, tea. Yeah, it's a lot less potent than this shit. So, yeah, this thing, I mean, is just overwhelming. Tangerine, mango, guava, strawberry, overwhelming flavor. This is kind of more like, just a relaxed tea, slightly sweet. Lemon lime. Something like that. Some people say it tastes like, apple flavoring, stuff like that. Kind of almost like a green apple, but I watched so many reviews on this thing trying to figure out if I wanted to get this or not. I saw some Amazon reviews like, oh, I only had one and I couldn't tolerate it anymore. I mean, it's not bad at all. It's not, there's no pungency about it. I mean, I've had some energy drinks or just drinks in general that are very pungent, and this has none of that. Doesn't smell or taste fermented. It tastes like tea. With like some lemon lime in it or something. It tastes like something you could make if you made some black tea with a little bit of green tea, put squirted some lemon lime in there, made some sugar, and that's basically what this tastes like. And it's, some people compared it to like coffee, light roast, medium roast, dark roast. This is definitely on the lighter side of that kind of profile where, yeah, you could argue, oh, it's watered down. All I taste is what, but there's still a shit ton of flavor that's detectable. So this isn't like some seltzer spring water, with a hint of flavor. No, I mean, you're getting a plenty of flavor. I mean, this is like what a normal person flavor profile should be. A lot of energy drinks are extremely harsh and potent and, intense. And I mean, this is not completely light at all. Like when I take sips, I'm tasting, I'm drinking tea, I'm drinking sugar, I'm drinking some lime, apple flavor. I don't fucking know. I think you have to be in the right state of mind to, appreciate this one. Like you're like, oh, it doesn't taste like super duper carbonated candy with harsh, energy drink, zing, smack you in the face. It's just like it's like a sweet tea. I would argue it's pretty sweet, like, McDonald's sweet tea. Imagine like a McDonald's sweet tea, maybe a little bit less sweet, and then, a more black tea, this actually tastes more like tea than I think McDonald's sweet tea. So it's got a, it's almost like tea that you would make at home where, it's got a fair amount of tea flavor. If I close my eyes and I would be like, I could make this, get some tea bags, squirt in a lot of, like I'm imagining I would have to squirt in a lot of lemon lime, especially lime. I think I would have to squirt in quite a bit of lime, to be honest. It's still very watery, so not like I'm not drenching it in lime, but like I'm imagining, enough that it's one of the higher flavors that you're getting hit with is like a lime, and then tea. But it's not overwhelming tea. There's actually been a lot of teas that I've had where it's too strong. It's like, oh my god, And again, it does have a lot of black tea to it. But there's been times where I had like black tea and I'm like, oh my god, this is too strong. They didn't do that. So that's good. They kept that over potency of tea flavor down. So again, I think this is a very clean, not overwhelming drink. I think they could have easily overdone it with the tea. They could have easily overdone it with the lime. Maybe if they reduced the lime a tiny bit. Maybe, and that's, maybe increase the green tea a tiny bit. But again, you can't overdo it. I think it's fine. But it's just, it is watery. It is, limey, definitely. I think this is good for people that want a drink that's very, nonchalant. That's, it's not trying to smack you across the face or get you super addicted. It's just, hey, I want a drink. I want some tea. I don't want any... I don't want to be smacked across the face with like a super harsh, potent energy drink, which is the whole point of the Rehab thing. So I like it. It's easy to drink. I even found myself like leaving a little bit. Like usually when drinks are not that flavorful, I'll not drink it all, because it's kind of like drifting towards water. And, I have a shit ton of like this water bottle I'm probably going to throw out, and you can see how much water is left in it. You know, I'm kind of a glutton for punishment. As soon as like there's a shit ton of flavor, like I'm like, "Hey, I'm gonna chug that," even if it's like I'm fighting with it because I'm getting overwhelmed. This is kind of, you know, going towards the more watery. So it's hard to explain, but yeah, I think it's like, I think you should buy a bunch of these like I did, and then you can just kind of, like, okay, I'm sick of water, but I don't want to be like, I don't think you can get super duper addicted to this. It basically is not super duper overwhelming you. Like, yeah, it has hardly any salt, 70 milligrams, hardly any carbs, hardly any sugar. It's a very light drink, and I think that's the whole point of the Rehab, is to, like, kind of wean you off that potent energy drink flavor of the other ones. So it's more watery. Again, I watched so many reviews on this, and I was trying to figure out, what it tastes like. It tastes like water with some black tea, some green tea, subtle. A fair amount of lime, but again, subtle. Sweet, but again, not too sweet. So it doesn't taste like, a dab of flavor with a ton of water. It's up there, but not nearly as high as an energy drink. So it's good. It's not like, oh, this is too watery, I can't taste anything, unless you're probably a smoker and your taste buds are dead. Okay. I'll see you guys later.